In this video, I will talk about the mistakes I made early so you don't have to. When I look back at my first year of training, I didn't make dramatic mistakes. I didn't get injured. I didn't quit. I didn't jump between plans every few weeks, but I did make things harder than they needed to be. Not by doing the wrong things, but by doing too much of the right things for too long. And most of what I'd change today comes down to time, efficiency, and simplicity. The biggest mistake I made early on was cardio. I was doing around an hour of cardio after weights every session. It felt productive. I was sweating, tired, and spending a long time in the gym, so I assumed it must be helping. But eventually I came across information that talked about efficient cardio and how around 30 minutes was the sweet spot for someone like me. And when I tested it, I realised something important. More cardio wasn't giving me better results. It was just taking more time. I didn't need an hour. I didn't need to rotate machines. I didn't need to be in the gym for 2 hours. That extra time wasn't buying me anything. Early on, I thought long sessions meant commitment. 90 minutes, sometimes 2 hours. Weights and cardio 3 days a week. Later on, I even split things across more days. Weights one day, cardio another, because I thought more days must mean better results. It didn't, and I only fully realised that years later, not at the time. What I know now is this: doing more days didn't improve the results, it just cost more time. Eventually, I reduced everything down to do 2 days a week, weights and cardio on the same day, all done in about an hour and 20 minutes. Same results, less time. Another mistake I made was trying to lift too heavy. Not dangerously heavy, but heavier than I needed to. Over time, I realised the real risk wasn't lack of progress. It was injury, torn tendons, long layoffs, setbacks that could take months to recover from. So I reduced the weight loading, not because I was giving up, but because staying healthy mattered more than chasing numbers, especially as I got older. I also thought early on that I could train without changing my diet and still lose weight. And for a while that worked, but it didn't last. Exercise started the process. Diet had to follow. My diet wasn't a mistake, it was a journey. It took me 4 to 5 years to settle into something I was genuinely happy repeating. And even then, I refined it again later for efficiency and nutrition. That part took time, and that's okay. This is the biggest lesson from all of it. What I thought mattered early on was spending more time in the gym, doing more sessions, pushing harder, trying to do everything right. What actually mattered was doing less consistently, keeping things simple enough to repeat, training in a way that matched my age, my recovery, and my life, and staying healthy enough to keep going. If I was starting again at 45, I'd do this from day one. 2 training days, weights and cardio on the same day, done in just over an hour. More emphasis on sleep, and no unnecessary complexity. Not because it's easier, but because it's sustainable. If you're starting over 40, the biggest mistake to avoid is making it complicated. Simple, repeated, and sustainable will always beat perfect.